Hello and welcome, Earth signs. Welcome to your week ahead TarotScopes with me, Intuitive Rene. We are doing the week of the 13th to the 19th of February 2023. And this reading is for all my Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorns out there, all my Earth element zodiac signs. It is the week of love. It is Valentine's week. And as much as I am not a big follower of Valentine's and commercial reasons to show love, I show love all the time. I did put a nice fluffy purple heart for us on camera. And I just want to share with you, first of all, why I've decided on the purple heart and what the purple heart means to me that I want to share with you. So, purple heart is commonly used to represent love, support, close bonds, and admiration for all things that have some relation to the color purple. So if you know me, you will know that color purple is my color. I have purple hair. My logo is purple. My office is purple. Everything that I love and adore is purple. I even have purple all over my car. So purple is my thing. So this is my little show of love to every single one of you for showing love and support to me, and my little ode to Valentine, if I can put it that way. So Earth signs this week, I am working with Chris and Donnelly's decks. I have the Lightseers Tarot and I have her Sacred Creators Oracle that I want to work with. And as usual, I am shaking things up a little bit because I don't like too much samey. I like to change things up. So we're putting the tarot aside briefly and we're going to start with the Oracle. So as I said, this is the Sacred Creators Oracle, and it isn't an overly graphic. It does have very simple graphics, but it also has just a simple keyword and a lot of color. Excuse me, a lot of color. So from this deck, I am looking for a single card that's just going to set the tone for your week ahead. So we're looking for a single card from this deck that's just going to set the tone for the week ahead for all our Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energies for the week of the 13th to the 19th of Feb. Right. And I have my card. Let's see which one we have. So, beautiful green to match our earth signs, and it says, choose who you are becoming. Wow. Choose who you are becoming. And the little graphic we have of these little signposts, are you that way or are you that way? So I am going to leave it I want to just put it right on the edge, and let's bring our tarot through. So my Lightseers tarot is a little bit imperfect. It is not a perfect copy. It was one of the first that came out, and as you can see, it is very uneven. It is very different sizes, but it is truly fabulous. It's my workhorse. This deck works really, really hard. So let's find out, Earth signs, who are you becoming? This week, 13 to 19 of February, for all my Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Valentine's week, the week of showing love, not only to your significant other, but to family, to friends, to work colleagues, to complete strangers in the street. So who are you becoming? Where does your focus need to be? What do you need to know? And what do you need to be doing for this week? Right. Happy with that shuffle. Let's cut the deck. Card number one that we have is the 10 of Wands. Right. Card number two, we have the 5 of Pentacles. Card number 3, the Hanged Man. I need to bring them down, otherwise we're going to clash into our purple heart. Make sure they're all fit. And the next card we have is the 2 of Cups. Oh, how amazing, how fabulous. Right, so let's put these all down nice and straight. I know I always struggle with the nice and straight, but let's put them down anyway. And let's have a look and see. So the theme for the week, the thing that we need to be focusing on, the thing that needs to be drawing our attention is, who are you becoming? We're starting off with the 10 of Wands. Now, the 10 of Wands here, we have this, I'm going to call her a young girl. She's got her ox, and the ox is carrying all of her baggage, all of her stuff. She herself is carrying a suitcase, and she is carrying a wand. You can see the wind is pushing her from behind. Her entire skirt is moving forward. So what does it mean if the wind is pushing from behind? It means that there's a little bit of force, a little bit of momentum, a little bit of help from behind to move you in a forward direction. She has walked this path And she's come down this mountain, and now she's reached the bottom of the mountain. It's time to change directions. We can also look at the shadows across the bottom of the card here, which tells you that, it's the end of the day. It's been a very long day. She and her little ox have been walking all day, moving from one place to another. She has chosen to change who she is, where she's from, what she does, and how she does it. So she has embarked on this journey. She's been on this journey for a very long time. And if you've ever done a long journey, a long travel, you know how exhausting it is. You know that, at the end of a long day of traveling, whether it's by car, by aeroplane, or by feet, it doesn't matter. It's exhausting. It is absolutely exhausting. But you keep sort of holding on to destination, holding on to outcome. When I look forward at the cards that we have here, outcome is looking pretty fabulous. But right now, the situation is maybe a little bit difficult, maybe a little bit stressful, but it's about choosing who you are becoming, and it's about focusing on what's next or what you're working towards, as opposed to focusing on where you've been or where you are right now. You must understand that life is evolution, okay? Life is constant evolution. The only constant in life is change. That much we have to understand. The only constant in life is change. So you are en route, okay, to who you are becoming. You are en route to being who you are meant to be and who you want to be. But it is a long, hard, difficult journey. And Earth signs, our next card we have is the Five of Pentacles. And this one gives me mixed vibes, okay? In this particular context, in this particular reading for you, I'm definitely getting mixed vibes from Five of Pentacles. So Five of Pentacles, there you are, you've climbed on the floor, you're sitting down there and you're sort of just giving up, okay? You're sitting there and you are clearly upset, clearly unhappy, clearly feeling very overwhelmed with what life has to offer you. There is this massive door right in front of you. We clearly see the lock, and on the other side of the door, because there is light shining on that door is illuminated, and when something is illuminated, it's drawing your attention to it. So our attention is drawn to the door, our attention is drawn to the lock, our attention is drawn to the key. Note the key is just ever so slightly behind her. So she's sitting on the floor in a very defeated position, and she's sort of like throwing in the towel and she's giving up. And she's like, oh, woe is me, oh, woe is me, oh, woe is me, feeling very sorry for herself because there's no door handle. Yes, okay, those 5 little wood discs could maybe be a handle, but very difficult to operate, especially if the door is locked. So she's probably tried the door once. Possibly, I'm going to give her benefit of the doubt and say she tried it twice, but on both occasions she could not open the door. So she's just, because she's exhausted, because it's been such a long, hard, difficult journey, she's thrown in the towel and she said, I give up, I can't do it anymore. And she's now sat down and she is succumbing to her emotions. So Earth signs, what I want to say to you here is, there's the key, okay? It is so close. It is like right there. The solution, the answers, the whatever it is that you're looking for is right there under your nose. All you've got to do is breathe. Breathing, very important, Earth signs. Can I just say, breathing, very, very important, okay? So all you've got to do is breathe. All you've got to do is just take in the energy, exhale it out, and look around you, because you will be pleasantly surprised as to what you can find that can help you to turn your situation around, because just on the other side of that door is what you've been searching for, what you've been looking for. Now, again, I'm interpreting Five of Pentacles in this way because of what we have coming up. Next card we have is the Hanged Man. So here she is, suddenly she's hanging by a piece of fabric. She is holding herself in a fairly confident, strong pose, but she's got one hand reaching into the water. This particular water is the pool of life, okay? It is the fountain of youth. It is whatever you want it to be. And in there is magic, and she's reaching into that magic. She is following her third eye, following her intuition, trusting that she sees everything she needs to, because she dug deep and she found the courage and the confidence to open the door. And by opening the door, she opened and revealed what awaits for her. So Earth signs, what is this saying to every single one of you? That this week is pivotal. This week is very important to every single one of you, because this week you get to choose who you are becoming. Are you going back to where you started? Are you giving up partway? Or are you pushing through all of that, finding solutions? There's the key. Finding solutions to reach the magic, the potential that awaits you. And looking at our last card, I am confident that Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, all my earth signs, you're going to do the right thing this week. You're going to choose who you are becoming. You're going to overcome all of the difficulties. You're going to dig deep to find that magic pool that's available to you. And you're going to connect with the people, the love, the unconditional love and happiness that brings you an abundance of happiness this week. Two of Cups, you can see it is two people joining hands, two people coming together as one, two people combining their energies, combining their love, combining their admiration for each other into something truly, truly beautiful. And this is what awaits you, earth signs. This is what is straight ahead for you if you can push through and overcome the obstacles that you are currently going through. So don't give up. And when you find yourself through that door and you have this pool of opportunity, this pool of magic that's there for you, grab whatever you want, okay? Because you are in control. And this is the thing that's important, is for you to recognize that at every moment of every day this week, you are in control, and love is the answer always. Always. Love is the answer always, earth signs. And I think that is a beautiful way, a beautiful place to end your reading. Love is the answer always. Choose who you are becoming. And as long as it is in line with love, you won't go wrong. So earth signs, wishing you an amazing week ahead, as always, with love and blessings from my heart to yours. And until we connect again, take care, my earth signs.